everyone, it's Amanda Ware. Good Monday morning to you. I have so many neat things that I want to share with you today, but one of them is one of my students, Katherine. Katherine, what have we been studying this past semester?
Constellations.
Constellations. And tell me some of the things that you kind of thought were pretty cool.
Well, there are millions of stars in the sky, many. The constellations are just amazing. And
Who started them?
Who started them?
Mhm.
The Greeks.
The Greeks did, yeah. They really used what kind of thinking?
What's it called? Creative
Thinking, absolutely, because they saw things that it was like, really, you're seeing that up there?
Yeah.
And then they came up with all those really cool stories,
Yes,
which were myths. Behind us, I've got something that I'm taking to our conference with me for Agate, which is this week, and I just put it in the night sky, and I have several students work up there that we made constellations. Okay, that was the whole thing. After they've learned about the constellations and all that, then the students, their challenge was to create their own constellation. They were given a board that they painted black, okay, and then they had to come up with the story, and it had to have certain elements in it.
Yes.
That
Emotion,
human emotion.
Yes.
Oops, I don't remember. Those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And then I had them, if you can see it a little bit, they sketched on there, and then drew with a paint pen their actual constellation, and then, or what it would look like if we were using it, using our creativity, and then they had to use the connect the dots, because that's what makes it a constellation. And so they hammered, and then you had to
put glitter on it,
and then wrap around, and make it connect a dot, because when you look at it, it does not look like anything what she's about to read. And so Katherine's really touched me. Actually, I had tears, which I'm notorious for that, but I want Katherine to share with you her myth. So, Katherine, go ahead.
Okay. On a peaceful day, a beautiful woman named Monica was laying by the bay, staring at the salty ocean, wondering about the busy life of the sea creatures, smiling as she imagined herself being one of them. Do I want to be a fish? No, too dangerous. A stingray? A whale? Maybe a turtle. A turtle's long life will let me see the whole ocean. While Monica was gazing at the glare the water made when it was touched by the flaming sun, a handsome young man with greenish-bluish eyes and a fedora, a plain black shirt, and blue swimming trunks was strolling by, and Monica caught his eye. He was attracted by her beauty. He stared at her as her ginger hair was swaying in the forceful wind, but then a loud thunder came from the sky. The young man looked away to see where it was coming from, then looked back to see if Monica was okay. He saw that she was gone, but he noticed a turtle staying there where the woman was, Monica was. But then a deafening crash thundered, and the young man ran away. He looked back just one more time to see that the turtle was struck by lightning. The man simply left. The turtle stayed there in a whitish-grayish smoke. Then a second later, a boy that was around 12 came out of nowhere. He wore a backwards cap, he had a black, like coal hair, and he wore a robe that was silver. He called out loudly for his mother, Monica, while the thunder boomed and lightning sparked with different shades of red, blue, and green. But then he saw a poor, helpless turtle he thought was still alive, lying down in the sand. There was something about that turtle, something he couldn't explain, but he felt a painful need to save it. So he ran to get the turtle to a nice place to be safe, until lightning shattered him to pieces. But before it killed him, Ranson had a weird, tingly feeling inside of him. He closed his eyes and felt like he got smaller. Somehow, he knew he now was a turtle with a dirt brown shell with a crack in the middle of it. Then out of the blue, some force suddenly threw him and the other turtle up to the sky. As they were charging through the humid clouds, he realized they were going to heaven, or they were going higher, almost to the limits of the sky. He saw his mother's eyes and the eyes of the turtle he tried to save. He gasped so loudly that it felt like he made an earthquake with his voice. He stared at his mother with watery eyes and finally shed a big tear, whispering, "If you're a turtle, then I'll be a turtle too." As they were disappearing into the shimmering night, Ransom looked around and realized they were going They were in the space, transforming into stars, with a beautiful sight of millions of other stars at his view. And then Ransom did one last thing. He went closer to his mom's fin and touched her hand. He now was at peace. If you're a star, then I'll be a star too. And the constellation was born, unbreakable bond. A mother and her child, gifted with the turtle's long life, guardians of the ones wandering in the night, protectors of the one at the sea, a reminder of what truly matters. Down on Earth, people say that they can see Monica and her son Ransom, covering up the night sky with a wavering, heartwarming light. People think that the story of Monica and her son is just a myth, but everyone can relate to the message of true love, undying, sparkling even after we're gone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So tell us about your constellation. What did you do?
So what I did was I got 2 blocks of wood and I drew 2 turtles on it. And then in the middle I drew a heart because that means unbreakable bond. So then I thought to myself, what matters in the story when you imagine unbreakable bond? So I hammered the heart and then the crack on Ransom's shell. And so that is and then the fins, because they're touching.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this one was my top favorite. Yes, Quest Kids, you all did great, but this one was my top favorite. And I wanted you to hear what her myth was and what she came up with because it was truly amazing. Katherine, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Now, what are we waiting for that's coming up next?
To see who wins the state winners for PTA Reflections.
That's right. And you won
State.
last year.
Place. Yeah, last
In
year.
what division?
In art.
In art. And her piece last year was absolutely blew everybody away. Well, this year she's blew me away. You want to tell them? I have a picture of it, but
Yeah.
why don't you tell them just a little bit about it?
Okay, so
What was the thing?
the thing. Hold on.
I know it.
It's within reach. Is it?
That's it. Within
Okay,
reach.
okay.
Yes. Yes.
So when I thought of within reach, I thought of AI intelligence. That's like robot things, like people like are not human. So I drew 2 people. One is AI and one is a human. And then the human is giving like life. Where's it the other way? It's no wait. It's the AI is giving life and I think the human is giving love.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. And so in the middle there's yin and yang because you never know what's going to happen. It could just destroy the whole earth or it could bring peace. And
It's so detailed. I mean, I have a picture of it on my phone, and so I will add that so that you'll be able to see it and be blown away like I am because, oh my gosh. But we found out March the 10th how well she on state. And if she didn't, there's going to be some major jumping up and down and being mad. But I have no doubt because she just blew it out of the park. Katherine, is there anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, well, I am so glad that you were my guest. I'm so sorry about your arm. Yeah. Bless her heart. Yeah, she was with me for a few minutes and then she went to PE and she broke her arm. This has been a couple weeks ago, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's getting better.
I'm going to get it off soon.
Oh, good. Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks.
That's good. That's enough. Yeah, I totally understand. Well, Katherine, thank you so much. Okay, I want you to like, I want you to share, and I want you to subscribe because these kinds of things is what I'll be doing and continually doing throughout all my YouTube. If you've already seen, if you've checked out my channel, I've got some really great ideas for you to use, but this one I really thought was extra special that I wanted to share. So, have a great day. No way.
Can I see it? I want to see it.